Hello Aquarius, welcome to your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. My name is Angela. I hope all is genuinely well with you. Thank you so very much for spending this time with me today. Let's get right into this. This is going to be a reading for the Aqua, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Holy Spirit, show me what it is that you have for Aquarius. So what is that part of the deck? Aqua, some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, or another Aquarius. And there could have been a situation here where there was somebody else involved. Some of you could be having an issue. You might have a bone to pick with maybe a friend of yours, your sister, brother, cousin, maybe your mom. This could be a same-sex relationship. I feel, Aquarius, that somebody hid something from you, and I feel like they're afraid to tell you about it. This could be your kid. This could be your partner, maybe. Yep, and here is a Gemini. No doubt some of you are dealing with a Gem. You might have Gemini in your own chart. I really do feel like there's trouble in paradise, and I feel like there's somebody that may need to be honest or have this desire to be honest with you. And I feel like this could be you maybe wanting to know the truth in order to move forward. I feel like there were a lot of red flags in a situation, and I feel like you could have gone through a breakup. And I feel like you've been detaching emotionally and trying to move on. Maybe there have been some things that you've been keeping to yourself. Yeah, maybe you feel like somebody took from you. Gave, that took more than they contributed, took more than they gave in a situation. I feel that there is somebody that you're dealing with that loves you and loves somebody else, or claims to love you and this person for two different reasons, and maybe they feel like it's difficult to choose. It could definitely be that maybe you're not on speaking terms with a Leo or somebody with Leo in their chart. Maybe you're not on speaking terms with your own kids. I feel, honestly, Aquarius, that you're looking for a healthy romance. And I feel that at this point, that with you realizing that a healthy romance requires for you to look within yourself and to trust yourself, I feel like maybe you're backing away from a relationship right now and focusing on your career. And maybe even focusing on some self-development, because I feel like self-love could be a real issue. It feels like that was the lesson. And it feels like there's some inner child issues that maybe, that are being brought to the surface. Maybe you feel like you were left behind. Maybe you feel like you were the black sheep, that you were always chosen last. And maybe you feel like that's playing out in your love relationships. And I feel like some of you could really be having self-image issues. Maybe there's really some things that have been left up in the air, possibly having to do with a Scorpio, that maybe you're getting ready to resolve. I feel like some of you air signs could be dealing with a water sign, or you could be air and water combination. I did say Scorpio. I'm going to say Pisces and, am I saying Aries? Pisces, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but I don't know why I threw Aries in there. I do feel like you're walking away from a stressful type of situation. Some of you could be thinking about parting ways with your work, perhaps, and maybe starting something new, venturing out on something new. Maybe doing some self-mastery, maybe mastering some type of a skill. Some of you could really be into tarot or the esoteric. But I do see where somebody might be reaching out to you. I do feel that there is somebody that feels like you are so far away, and maybe they're ready to be honest. But at the same time, they might feel like it's kind of pointless to try to talk to you about something, because maybe they feel like you're going to put them down or nag them or point something out. They feel like you might be rude and nasty to them, because there is somebody, Aqua or cross-watcher, that might feel like you have an attitude. Sagittarius and Cancer are going to be featured players in your reading as well. Yeah, I do feel that somebody is missing you It could be a Sagittarius or a Cancer. And I don't know, somebody is feeling undecided about whether or not they should bring you this offer. Because I do feel that because of the past, there's somebody that feels like you're going to shoot them down. They're ready to talk. They're ready to be honest. They've been detaching emotionally. They've been trying to move on from you. And maybe working through some personal issues of their own in the process. They've concealed some things from you, like I said, that has put barriers between the two of you guys. A lot of distance, physical distance for some of you. For others of you, this is emotional as well. I feel like there is somebody, like I said, they're pointless. If they feel like it's pointless to come to you because they feel like there really is no easy fix to this situation. They don't want to be in separation from you. In fact, they do want to start over. They genuinely do, but they just are kind of discouraged that things are not going to work out. And maybe you're dealing with somebody who has a drinking problem or a drugging problem, or somebody who is a user of people, a user of drugs. Somebody might want to move back under one roof with you. This could be your kids, right? Some of you are pregnant. Maybe you're giving birth. Maybe somebody around you could be giving birth. So you may have somebody, this could be your Aquarius. You might have fire in your chart. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You might have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I meant to see Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I don't know. I don't believe in coincidences. Maybe you do have Gemini or Libra in your chart, as well as fire. I don't know, maybe you feel like somebody turned their back on you and just kind of like disregarded you. Like completely dismissed your feelings. Okay, it's very clear this is a Sagittarius. Some of you Aquas are dealing with a Sag, or you got Sag in your chart. Could be your baby's mom. You got a Taurus. Maybe a Taurus Aries cusp. You got kids with somebody. And maybe you recognize that somebody was non-committal, and maybe somebody is a soulmate of yours. Maybe you guys have a lot of history together, and maybe you feel like somebody pulled a fast one on you. Somebody's playing games with you. You might feel, or may have felt in the past, and some of you, you're going through this now. Some of you have been through it already, and you're hurt about something. Yeah, you might have recognized that somebody is not honest about fidelity. Somebody doesn't want to be faithful, or somebody just honestly isn't the faithful type. Maybe, I don't know, they could have just, that could have been what they played, what you feel played by, because I definitely see that somebody is physically cheating or dead. Or you might feel like your relationship needs are not being met in some way. Maybe you feel like somebody's not hearing you out. Aquarius or cross watcher. Maybe you feel neglected. You could be feeling fearful in some type of way. This could even be like a fear of yours that maybe in the past you've been involved with lovers that have been unfaithful, and maybe this is like a huge fear of you. I did say self-love, right? And childhood issues are plaguing you. Some insecurities could be playing into the situation when it comes to your relationship, and maybe there is fear of abandonment. Maybe you are afraid that your partner may cheat on you and betray you because there have been people that have betrayed you in the past. You may even feel betrayed by your parents. I feel like there could be a guilty party in the situation that is having an affair for some of you. You could even be having a dream about this. But I feel like you feel as though there is something missing from your current relationship. I do. Because I see a need for balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So honestly, it feels like something is off in the situation. Your spirit guide says take some time to relax, indulge a little more or less, set boundaries with your work. So it could be that some of you could be finding some type of work and career balance. I mean, home and work balance. Maybe there's a need for that. Maybe there's somebody in the situation that is a workaholic. And maybe something was a bit off when it comes to work. Maybe there was somebody that, I don't know, maybe was staying late at work. Maybe it appeared that they were cheating on a partner or cheating on you with someone else. It could have genuinely been that somebody could have been dealing with somebody at work. Yeah. I feel like there could be somebody that could be running away in this situation. It could be your kids, or this could be your inner child that's kind of like running away. Maybe there's something emotionally that you really don't want to deal with. You could be trying to deny or hide some type of painful feelings. Maybe there's somebody that doesn't want to take responsibility. I did say Gemini, right? Some of you, this is a twin flame relationship. And some of you would have, either you're on the verge of divorce or separation, or this has just already occurred. I did say distance. I don't know. Some of you could be living in the same place and maybe there's distance between the two of you, but I really do feel like somebody has moved away. You're not talking to somebody. Perhaps some of you are not talking to one or both of your parents, or maybe somebody that you co-parent children with, because they are keeping secrets. Somebody may have secretly terminated a pregnancy. Somebody's diabetic, by the way. Random. Some of you may need to seek some type of medical attention. Yeah, see, there has been a breakup. Somebody has moved out. Or maybe you asked somebody to move out. I don't feel like you asked them, you told them. You were very direct. You know, I feel like you called somebody on their BS. And maybe, you know what, it's difficult to be with this person. But maybe you find it, or they may find it more difficult to be without you. Let me repeat that. One of you may feel like it's difficult to be together, but it's even more difficult to be without one another. Because I see somebody who is feeling very emotional about something. Like I said, so emotional that they're drinking a lot or using a lot. Again, a user of people, a user of substances. Somebody's vengeful. Somebody has a lot of anger in this situation. A lot of negative emotion surrounding this. Yeah, like I said, somebody feels hurt. And so I do feel like somebody's in a negative frame of mind right now. And somebody could be quite defensive. And yeah, maybe there is some type of victim mentality that you're holding on to. Like I said, some of you, because of what you've been through in the past, you have fear that it'll happen again. Some of you, maybe you've broken up before and now you're back together, and maybe there's still this fear in the back of your mind. Yeah, that this situation may play out again. There's somebody that you're not giving the time of day to. It could be a Taurus. I do feel like somebody's missing you. And maybe there was a third party situation. They were caught cheating. And I definitely feel that there is somebody in the equation that is newly single. And it could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody with fire and earth in their chart. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, you have let them go. Somebody, yeah, you let them go. They were more into having flings with other people, sleeping around, having one-night stands. Somebody really genuinely is hurt because they feel like they have lost you. They might be crying at night. Somebody might be very prideful and maybe having too much pride to really display these types of emotions to you. But regardless, I feel like somebody's really sitting with these emotions, and somebody really is genuinely feeling like you're the one that got away. But I feel like there is somebody that was just in denial. They were denying their feelings for you, denying this relationship. And now I feel like there's somebody that might be worried that it's too late to make things right between the two of you. Somebody may have felt like you really took something personal. I guess it could have been a friend of yours. Some of you are no doubt dealing with a Libra. Yeah. It feels like somebody was juggling two situations. One of them a karmic partner, one of them a twin flame. And now it feels like, I don't know, maybe somebody really didn't understand this whole soulmate twin flame type of dynamic. But I feel like maybe somebody's ready to risk being vulnerable to come and say something to you after they were dealing, you know, living this double life and lying to you about a lot of things that maybe you confronted them about. I don't know. Somebody may have felt like you were nagging them or really getting on their case or putting them like, maybe they felt like they had it, like you had them on a short leash, but it could have been, like I said, because of some type of past betrayal. And this might be a barrier in the relationship that maybe you guys have not been able to move past. And perhaps for some of you, that's why this has become like a dead-end relationship in Aquarius or a cross-watcher. It's over. It's done. At this point, you have let them go. And maybe you don't see any other option but to leave it that way because of trust issues. And maybe you feel like you don't want to have to snoop on your partner and check their whereabouts. Because I also feel like one or both of you could be emotionally wounded. And this could be that somebody has a void that they feel like cheating will repair. And I also feel like somebody could be hiding money from you, acting like they don't have money, but some trust and believe somebody has money, but they're going to act like they don't have money. And I feel like somebody may owe you some money, owe you something. Could be have something to do with a child. Or maybe, like I said, you feel like somebody was there to take advantage of. Somebody is neglectful of their kids. You guys might blame one another about that. But I feel like there's somebody that the other one wants to take accountability for this. Yeah, see, somebody wants to jumpstart the situation again. And they're kind of like watching you. Trust me, if you're posting stuff on social media, whether this is a friend, a family member, whomever, they're watching. You no doubt have an Aries that is watching what you're doing. Like I said, watching your posts. Somebody is having regrets. They're looking back and they're saying, you know what, I crossed the line with you. I really did. And I have some regrets. I want to turn things around because somebody is coming to realize you were the best thing in their life. But I feel like you could be dealing with someone who could be a bit materialistic. I did say somebody could be a workaholic. Somebody might like to flash their money. You might feel like somebody is a bit showy of their money, possibly. Yep, just being near you is intoxicating. I'm telling you, even though, you know, this is kind of like a play on words, this is how I feel. Somebody is intoxicated. Yeah, they might be in love with you, but I feel like there has to be something here with intoxication. Like, literally. Yeah, so maybe you are feeling like this is a dead-end relationship that's not going anywhere after some things have been revealed, but I feel as though there is somebody that wants to resolve something with you. They want to resolve something with you, and they will be likely approaching you with an offer. Maybe a peace offering. Maybe they want you to do them a favor. The advice from your spirit guides is to listen to your body's messages about a person or a situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you're energized and happy, move forward. Your spirit guides are basically saying, pay attention to what your body is telling you. These intuitive messages that you're getting from your body via your intuition. Listen to this. This is going to help you gauge this situation about whether or not, I don't know, maybe you want to hear somebody out. Maybe, I don't know, but I see Ace of Cups is in reverse. This could be that somebody might feel like you're going to turn them down. Maybe that you don't want to talk to them because you guys haven't spoken before. Then somebody is really under the impression that, I don't know, you guys had a rift and maybe you guys can't bounce back from it. Like I said, in any area of your life, this doesn't have to just be with matters of the heart, but for some of you, I really do feel like this has something to do with a love relationship. But you could be hurt and maybe be feeling sad that somebody betrayed you. Like I said, this could be a friend, a family member, whomever. But I definitely feel like And this could be somebody you work with. Somebody's doing magic on you, by the way, Aquarius. This could be why you're feeling tired, distracted. I did say that there could be a new career. Yep, some of you could be thinking about a career change. You could really be considering that. Put protection around you. She's holding the Ankh. So yeah, I definitely feel like there's going to be a need. I know I said that at the beginning of the month. I don't know. Something feels like it's still continuing. And somebody still has, I don't know what the issue is and why somebody might feel this way about you. We could look into that, but I think that's going to make the reading longer. But I think we talked about that like a few months ago. We were talking about jealousy, plagiarism, and the workplace. Since we're talking about work and career, some of you may have already dealt, like, may have, you know, gotten into your new career, and you might be noticing that there are people around you that are giving you grief, trying to give you hell in some type of way. And this is why your spirit guides are still advising for you to put protection around you and to listen to your body. If you feel physically drained around somebody, some of you are surrounded by an energy vampire. Like I said, either at your work or in your relationship somewhere in your life. Listen to your body around having to do with certain people that you're keeping company with. Use discernment in this situation. All is not what it seems. Stay true to your knowing. Keep your dreams a secret. I'm telling you, somebody around you is a fake, is an imposter, will try to pretend like they're your friend, and it could be a Libra and they're lying to you. While we're talking about career, some of you could really be questioning, are you on the right path? This could be in general in your life. Are you on the right path? Some of you, it has something to do with your career. Sometimes we second guess what we are doing. We lose trust in the process and question if we are even on the right path at all. Know this, you are on the right path. Keep going, keep believing, keep remembering that you made a soul contract, that you are currently fulfilling in every area of your life. Even if you can't see it, that doesn't mean that it's not real. Today, search all the ways you are aligned with your soul's purpose. The signs will appear. Let this newfound trust fuel your next steps. So I feel like we're talking about your career. Some of you may be questioning whether or not it's time to walk away, or like I said, some of you have really started your new career. You're questioning maybe if something new that you started is the right thing, or continuing what you're doing is the right thing, and your spirit guides are giving you this encouragement. They're saying keep going, right, through this dark time, through this very confusing time. Even if you can't see it yet, your spirit guides are saying that doesn't mean that it's not real. Keep going if you ever question that. I do feel like your work, we already talked about the new career. You could be moving. You could definitely be traveling. Maybe there really is a need to get away and clear your head and have a change in scenery. Or this could be a planned vacation that you have. Maybe it's time to take a hiatus or go on a retreat. And maybe there is really something that you're trying to fine-tune having to do with your work. And maybe you're getting frustrated. And again, that could be where you're questioning, am I on the right path? You are. Yeah, your spirit guides are saying practice. This is where you're going to sharpen your skills if you practice and have discipline here. I do feel that Aquarius or cross-watcher people could view you as someone who is intelligent and sophisticated, somebody who is a star seed, and some of you may have an aspiration to be a performer, or maybe you just are. Maybe you sing, you dance, you perform. Definitely feel like your harvest is coming if you ever wondered. Maybe this could be why some of you are questioning your path. Am I ever going to get my harvest? Am I ever going to get the fruits of my hard work, right? That maybe you feel like people are like stepping in to steal. Your spirit guides are saying, yeah, your harvest is coming. The credit that you feel that you are due, it is coming. Continue with what you're doing. I do feel like, I don't know. I did talk about sophisticated. People may see you as sophisticated. People may be intimidated by you. I get Venus so strong in this reading, so Libra and Taurus could definitely be a strong force in your life. Maybe you're connected very strongly to a Libra or a Taurus. You could have a Libra or Taurus kid. Yeah. I do, and I do feel like you have a gift of telepathy. I do. I feel like you have the ability to read minds and the thoughts of other people. I do. I feel like you're very telepathic for some of you Aquas. I did get this intergalactic. I do. I feel like some of you may feel like you're not from here, like you're from someplace else. As strange as that may sound, I don't know. I feel like some of you may identify that with that rather. I do feel like you are somebody that has the ability to light up a room, and that could be why people feel intimidated by you, Aquarius. And I also feel like your fearlessness is, I don't know, something that you're the inventor, the innovator, of the zodiac, the inventor, the innovator. That could be what people feel like jealous of you of. I don't know. That you're different. You think out of the box. You're not mainstream. And that could be why people are emulating you. I do feel like some of you could be alchemists. You could be into astrology, tarot, if I didn't say this. I do feel like you're a light worker, and I do feel like you're somebody that has like a way of shifting other people's perceptions. You're a nurturer. You are a humanitarian. And I feel like you're somebody that provides love, support, and encouragement to other people. Yeah, I do. But at the same time, like I said, I feel like there's some old issues that it's going to be necessary for you to work through. Having to do with betrayal. Having to do with some deep hurt. That maybe, yes, confirmation, some deep hurt that's still plaguing you to this day. It's like, it's causing you to procrastinate. Maybe be a bit complacent. Or maybe some of you are like master procrastinators. There's somebody that I feel like you may need to forgive, and that could be why something is off balance. It might have something to do with forgiveness. Since we are talking about self-love, this could be self. Maybe there could be a need for forgiveness of self. Maybe there's some things that you're holding on to, right? We did talk about victim mentality. I don't know. Maybe there really is a need to let go of something that you are really holding on to, and it's just really time to part ways with that. Yeah. I feel like you did learn from unhealed people, and now it's time to be freed. And it really is time to meditate and align your chakras, because it feels like there's some blockages here really having to do with your heart. I want to say your solar plexus. That's why I mean some of you may need to get a medical exam. Some of you are not feeling well, or there could be somebody around you that is not feeling well. Somebody may need surgery. Some of you could be thinking about going under the knife, or some of you may need surgery for your health. Some of you could be diabetic. I did mention that. You could be finding out that you're diabetic, and it could be contributing to a heart problem. Why am I hearing heart and lungs? Some of you are smokers, by the way, or you're dealing with somebody who is a smoker, and it might really be a good idea to stop smoking. You could be getting a lot of headaches, and it could be that something could be off when it comes to your labs. You may need to get your labs drawn. Like I said, you might be overdue for a physical, or maybe you had a physical. And like I said, let's go back to that. Listen to your body's messages about a person or situation. For some of you, this could be a health situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, then move forward. I'm telling you, I feel like this is also related in your health. Listen to your body's messages about your health. I did talk about feeling physically drained, these types of things, but I feel like for some of you that's due to spell work. For others of you, you might have an underlying condition. Again, solar plexus, heart chakra is what I'm sensing. Could even be root chakra. And for some of you, there is somebody that may have passed away, or you're worried that somebody may pass. This could be why you're withdrawing from certain people. Or maybe this is just you, period, point blank. We talked about childhood issues. Maybe you have trust issues with people in general. Okay, that goes back to this. Sorry about that, Aquas. I didn't even realize that I was still talking and my camera was not recording me. But yeah, I think I was talking about you feeling different, being different. I don't know. Anyway, I feel like there is somebody that left you before you could leave them. I feel like there is somebody that has fear of, I don't know, of abandonment, maybe doesn't feel good enough and felt like maybe they had control. The only control that they had over this situation was to leave the situation before you could. Maybe this is somebody that couldn't really face rejection or didn't want to face that type of rejection, so they left you and maybe felt like they had the upper hand in the situation. But it really does feel like there's somebody, whether you or them, that is second guessing a decision and wants to come back, but may be delaying it, and it may have something to do, like I said, with an Aries. Could be your own dad, or it could be somebody you co-parent children with. Like I said, that could also be an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, such as yourself, or this is you. You're a bit hesitant to go back into a situation because maybe you feel mistreated, but I promise you, there's somebody that would like to approach you. It definitely feels like they have a roll up as well, because I feel like somebody might fear that you're going to turn them down after all that you've been through. Like I said, whether a love relationship or otherwise. So let's see, how does this play out? How does this play out, Holy Spirit, for the Aquarius? I was almost about to call you Leo. So maybe you are dealing with your opposite sign, your sister sign here. Okay, Holy Spirit, show me Aquarius, the advice. Let's try this another way. Holy Spirit, what is the advice that you have for the Aqua? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Surrender to divine timing. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. So maybe some of you are trying to talk to someone. Maybe you've reached out, maybe to no avail. Your spirit guides are saying, you know what? Trust the universal flow. Something may play out according to divine timing in this situation. As well, maybe there is a goal that you're trying to achieve, and maybe you haven't seen the results of something that you're looking to achieve. Your goal is saying, your spirit guides rather are saying, go with the flow. Don't work against the current. There might be, I don't know, like I'm hearing path of least resistance. Flow with what, confirmation, flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. That sums up what this other card just said, having to do with divine timing. Accept it for what it is. If there's something that isn't manifesting, or it's something that you're desiring to happen and it isn't happening yet, Spirit Guide was saying, slow down. Everything is happening for a reason in your life. Holy Spirit, show me Aquarius. Confirmation. I did say you felt different. That whole intergalactic reference, that starseed reference, you have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. That's because I feel like some of you Aquas are sensitive and empathic yourself. So I don't know, some of you may have a very gifted child, gifted children. Maybe you work with children. Yeah. Moon cycles. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestation, and capitalize on these cycles. So, I don't know, some of you could really be into moon magic. There could be some type of cycle changing in your life. I did say root and solar plexus. Some of you may need to check into your women's health may need to go get a pap smear, mammogram. That's what I feel. Something having to do with your cycle. Relationship harmony. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. Yeah. So I definitely feel like there's going to be divine intervention in some area of your life. For some of you, Aquas, where something may be resolved between you and somebody that you potentially care about. All right, Aquas and cross watchers, thank you so very much for your patience with waiting for me to get this reading out. Wishing you guys absolutely nothing but the best. Peace out, Aquas. I'll see you guys in the next one. If you'd like to book a personal, you can hit me up on my website. If you found that this was helpful, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you already haven't. And if you decide to subscribe, Aquas, make sure that you don't forget to hit the notification bell. See y'all in the next one. Peace out.